Hello there. Are you feeling stuck on where to begin on a natural healing journey to shrink fibroids naturally? You probably maybe just found out that you have fibroids, or you've been knowing for a while that you have fibroids, but you don't know where to begin. You feel overwhelmed with all the information that is out there on the internet, because there is a lot of information, and you want to take that natural path. So today I want to share with you some detox tips that I use for myself and for my clients, because I had fibroids too, 7 fibroids. The largest one was 12 centimeters, and I was able to shrink these fibroids naturally using whole plant-based vegan food as medicine. So now that's what I do. I coach women on how to gain their body back from these fibers, from all these toxins and inflammation, so they can improve their self-esteem, their body confidence back, and just improve their overall quality of health. Now, detoxification is a process that rids the body of toxins and inflammation that usually bring undesirable effects, long-term or short-term. So in this case, it's fibroids, it could be endo, it could be ovarian cyst. They're all these female reproductive issues, and they all kind of have one basis, which is hormonal issues, hormonal imbalance that is bringing about all these toxins and inflammation, because fibroid is just an inflammation in the body, in the womb. So the detoxification can look differently for different women, because every woman deals with different symptoms with fibroids. So today I want to share with you 2 tips that you can start depending on where you are on your journey. And the first one is to create a detox plan. That is what I would recommend. The first thing to do is to create a detox plan. If you've been watching my channel, you have a rough idea of the foods that you need to get out of your kitchen, out of your life, in order for you to start shrinking fibroids naturally. So coming up with a detox plan is very, very important. It could look like starting a daily juicing or smoothie that contains a lot of, greens and fruits that are really detoxing and very alkaline to the body. And also, it also could look like slowly ridding yourself from all the inflammatory foods that are causing the estrogen dominance in your body that is feeding fibroids. So that could be now starting to slowly substituting the foods such as beef, all the animal products, you're substituting them with plant-based products. So you're removing all the processed meat out, the dairy products out, the eggs, and you're slowly introducing your plant-based protein that could look like lentils, it could be like black beans, it could be quinoa, because quinoa is high in protein as well. So it's a matter of really making that decision. And once you have made that decision, you have to come up with a plan, and you need to stick with that plan, because a lot of times women struggle with being consistent. They start something and they have all this information they have gathered everywhere that everybody's saying is right. This has worked for me. There's so much, but you need to make your decision, and you need to really stick to one that you really feel comfortable with, because sometimes we don't trust our intuition. We go with different things. One thing I can say for sure, that there is no quick fix for fibroids. There is no specific herb that will shrink fibroids instantly. You have to change your lifestyle, and that could mean that you have to really take out those things that you love so much, that you always ate, you've had all your life, the foods, the lifestyle, that you have lived with. That's how you know how to live, but you need to find out a different way on how to live, and that's where I come in. I coach you on how to do that. So you need to come up with that plan, a detox plan. As I said, it could look like something like a daily smoothie. I have a recipe. If you've been watching my channel, you can go back and see I have smoothie recipes that you can start using. or it could be juicing. The difference is the smoothie has the fiber in it. For me, the fiber is what lowers that estrogen in your body. The juicing goes straight into your blood. It does what it needs to do, so it doesn't have that fiber content. But you can start from somewhere. You can go to your kitchen, get rid of all that food that is inflammatory, that is high in sugar, that is high in unhealthy fat. Take that out of your kitchen and just reset yourself. And I have even done a grocery haul in this channel to show you what kind of foods that you can introduce into your kitchen. So the first tip is to have a detox plan. Make that decision, stay with it, stay consistent, and be very vigilant. Lose that fear that you have as a woman, because the problem is, women, we think that our bodies are problems to be endured. So we are fearful to try different things, to try different foods that are really healthy and nurturing. And I understand that some people, that's not how they were raised to eat certain kind of foods, But there's always a time to restart, a time to reset your body as you become wise. As you learn through on how to take care and nurture your body, you start to make decisions that are really good for your body. And really, the research has shown that introducing lots of fruits and vegetables, if I'm talking of fruits, I'm talking about colorful fruits, bringing mangoes, pineapple, kiwi, apples, oranges, oh wow, bananas. There's lots of exotic fruits that you should be introducing in your diet. Lots of vegetables, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, kale, collard greens, lacinato kale, red cabbage or purple cabbage, white cabbage, okra. These are really rich vegetables that are full of minerals, that are anti-estrogenic, and they're alkaline into your body, that you need to bring into your kitchen. So it's important to first have a detox plan and stick to that plan. Know what foods that you're going to read out of your kitchen, and make sure that you are very consistent in creating that environment and space in your kitchen that is really healing and not setting you back. Because when you have this kind of food in your kitchen, in your fridge, that's the only option you will eat. So you don't have any option to go out there to grab any junk food, any toxic food that are really messing up with your system, messing up and feeding fibroids. So you need to really stop these fibroids. And that's the best thing to do, is to really have that plan, stick with it, remove those toxins food out of your diet, replace them gradually with the rich foods that are really going to heal your body. Okay? So the second tip is, you gotta deal with that emotional issues, girl. You gotta deal with that emotional issues that you've been holding on to, that stress. It could be in relationship, it could be your job, it could be your family, it could be toxic friends, it could be things that are really not adding value into your life and your happiness. You gotta work through that stuff. Because fibroids, they feed on inflammation. And when our emotions, when we are stressed, when we are not in a very emotional, happy, balanced state of mind, we are creating inflammation in our bodies that are feeding fibroids, that are really good for that estrogen to just linger around in our bloodstream and keep feeding fibroids. So we gotta deal with those issues that we've been holding on to for so many years, for so long. The trauma that we deal with, we have to do that. For me, I had to let go of a relationship. Before I met my dear, wonderful husband, I had to let go of a relationship that I thought was meant for me. I had to learn to accept that I had to let go, because it was creating so much stress mentally, emotionally, physically. I was harboring these emotions, and I thought that it had to work because I wanted it to work, but God had different plans for my life, and I'm so thankful that things worked out the way they did. I had to make a decision to really separate myself from this relationship and let go of it. Even though I wanted it so bad at the time, I thought it was the best thing for me, but I had to let go of it. And when I did, I created room for wonderful, beautiful things to come into my life. And I know that you are also in that state where you want those beautiful things that you really desire into your life to come to you, but you gotta let go of those emotions. You gotta let go of that stress. You gotta learn ways to relieve that stress. You know, there are different ways to do that for everybody, but you have to find something that brings joy to you. Surround yourself with people that feed your soul and not take any joy from your soul. So it's important to really know that your fibroids, they feed on those emotional issues that we hold on to for so long, that stress, that constant stress, the chronic stress that we deal with is really crucial for your healing path, that you must make a decision to let go, or you will continue to be stuck in that path. Sometimes you have to let go and accept situations for what they are. And when you do that, you open yourself up for other opportunities, other blessings to come into your life. So you need to ask yourself a very important question. The things you have right now, what is it that you need to let go, to rid off completely of your life, to bring your emotions back to a state of peace and happiness? If it's not serving you in any kind of way, it's not bringing any kind of joy, it's depleting your energy, you gotta let go of that. You really do. Otherwise, you'll continue to be in this cycle of dealing with dis-ease in your body that can easily be healed naturally, can easily be taken care of, minus a bunch of medication or surgeries. So I want to give you an opportunity right now. I have an amazing detox program, my 12 weeks detox program that is opening up this week for only a week. I only open it for a week to really invite ladies who are focused, who are ready for healing and nurturing. And in the 12 weeks, you learn how to use food as your medicine. You learn how to really relieve your stress and to nurture yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You learn how to use anti-inflammatory, anti-estrogenic foods that are going to starve the fibroids and shrink them. It's going to need a lot of patience. It's not a quick fix program, so you need a lot of patience because these fibroids, they just did not develop in 1 week. It took time. So you need a lot of patience, you need to have a goal in place. You need to know why you're doing this detox in the first place. What is your why? Is it to be pregnant? Is it to start a family? You know, is it to just improve your quality of life and health? Is it to do things that you'll have to do that you're not doing right now and you're feeling stuck because of fibroids? Is it to just time to reset your body and live healthy and vibrant, you know? So it's important to know your why you want to do the detox program, because when you know your why, you always have that consistency, you have that commitment in place, and you will thrive in your detox program. So the 12 weeks detox program, you're going to learn how to curb those cravings that are really setting a lot of us back, because right now there's a sugar addiction, there's a craving addiction. It could be you're addicted to sugar, generally everything that doesn't taste sweet doesn't appeal to you. It could be you just eating emotionally. So we got to work through those issues, and then we need to just make sure that mentally our mindset are right, because your habits, everything that you do is really geared towards your mindset. Whatever you do in life, if you're not in that state of mind where you feel like you can do it, and your mindset is not right, it's really hard to really succeed. So we're gonna work through that mindset. We're gonna work through those cravings. We're gonna work through how to relieve that stress. We're gonna learn how to cook, meal plan for the week, so you're not cooking every day in the kitchen. You're actually spending time to do the things you love, but you still have healthy food in your fridge that you can eat and nurture your body, and you don't have to go out there to eat toxic food that are feeding fibroids. So you're gonna learn how to meal prep for the week. You're gonna learn how to shop smart and still eat healthy. There's so much more included in this 12-week detox program that we work through issues, and you get also 6 live calls, that check-in calls, to see how you're feeling, how you're doing, how are you progressing, and if you have any questions, they get asked right away. So I want to present this amazing opportunity of healing for you, and I hope that you're ready to begin this journey with me, because I'm ready and I'm waiting for you in my 12 weeks detox program. So I have everything under the description box that I will leave. You can check that out. And I hope that you will start with the 2 tips that I've shared with you on how to really start this healing journey process. But know that the body is always ready to heal. You just have to give it a chance. You need to be consistent, you need to be patient, and you need to be committed to the process. Now, with that said, I want to thank you so much for watching this video, for being a part of this community and sisterhood. And if you know anyone who is on a health and healing journey, health and wellness journey, healing themselves naturally with food, trying to balance the hormone and shrink fibroids, invite them to the channel, let them watch, and let them be a part of the sisterhood as well. So as always, be healthy, be well, be happy. Until next time, bye bye.